Why does, okay. I want to know. Why does nobody own the M2? Like, why? I can explain to you why I don't own it. I have a really good reason why I don't. But I want to know why everybody else doesn't own it, except like Ash. Is there a reason? I guess because it's an older model. That's what I was just gonna say. No, not even that. No, not even that, Ash. I've used the car so much, like, before it got removed. So that's why I didn't own it. Like, for example, that's like one of the oldest Beamers, right? Bad chassis to drift. Really? Wait, I don't think I've ever drifted it, so I have no idea. But basically, I used to use that car so much back in the day. Like, so much. Because that one is, like, you could tell it's old by the tires, right? So, like, I didn't really care for it anymore. Like, I didn't even care for it. But it's funny because I literally owned it like shortly before they got removed. Oh, the Rolls Royce. Like, I don't own those either. I used to use them. I didn't play something. Oh, I see, Herbie. Cullinans are 10s, by the way. I like that. I feel like I have a reason for why I didn't own BMWs like that aren't off sale. Like, for example, now this is the big one, M240. Why didn't I own the M240, right? The reason why I didn't own the M240 is because, I'm not gonna lie, I had the M2 and I feel like I didn't really care for it anymore. And remember, at this time, I wasn't really like a big BMW laser like I am now. I never even thought I would even buy the car, which is actually funny. And like, I used it a good amount too. Another one of those reasons. You should make a video on this. Why didn't I will. Honestly, screw it. Why didn't I own that car? Whoever's Bentayga that is, why do I actually really like that? I'm being completely honest with you. Why is that actually nice? Is that just me? Or am I crazy for thinking that's sick? That looks fire. Wait a second, for the thumbnail, JDM and Ash, could you get your M240, JDM, and then Ash, keep your car there? I think that should be the thumbnail. But yeah, this will be a Joji Reacts video, I guess. Let's see other cars. Like, for example, let's look at the Bentleys and the Rolls Royces, because I don't own those, right? Now, for anybody who don't know, I actually used to own a good amount of Alfa Romeos. I used to have the Stelvio and the Alfa Romeo and the Mazzis. I had all those Italian cars, but I sold them when GM got removed. And basically, thank you guys so much, by the way. I sold them when GM got removed, and I didn't think those would go off sale, and they secretly put those off sale. GM is obviously a big car brand, and you know, I would have had every GM in this game. You know what's crazy? That's the craziest what if. What if GM was like still in the game but off sale? Like, I would have had every Camaro, every Corvette, every pickup truck. I literally bought I literally have a whole video on this back in 2023. I had like every BMW, even the 540, but I sold them for money for the new Beamer update. Oh, I see. Let me think. Back to the points why I didn't own the other BMWs. So pretty much, I feel like the other ones are pretty self-explanatory. I didn't have the 530i because that car was ugly. I didn't have the X7 because that car was ugly. I didn't have the iX because who cares for the iX. I didn't have the BMW bike because who cares for BMW motorcycle. I mean, I'd never use bikes in this game. And then, oh, and the E30. The E30 M3, I don't own that one. Honestly, I didn't really care for it because the model's bad. Every time I see them in this game, they look okay. But like, the 190E is just better. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, dude. The 190E is better than an E30 M3. And I'm a BMW Glazer. But like, that's the reason why I don't own those. I feel like I have a valid... Like, that's pretty much all the reason why I don't own like all the other Beamers. I feel like the only one that I feel like I still should have, that I really do regret getting rid of, is probably the M240. Honestly, that's like the one I actually wish I had. Probably the M240. Also, because like, you know, it's a bit biased, but like, there's definitely some good cars in this game that I also wish I had, but I would say those are definitely up there. By the way, I'm going for like a new look on my 190E, something I never really tried before. Like a nice red. I never had the bike, really. I think I've had every BMW that was in this game. I would have had every Audi and every Vet. That's crazy. I was gonna buy the X6M the day they're getting removed, but I didn't know. I was too busy. Damn. Damn, that's tough. Yeah. I feel that. I'm trying to make this thing as much like a BMW as I just say, like, yeah, I'm happy to have the... Mamma mia. Oh my god. Dude. What if I made my 190E look like the... Wait. What if I made my 190E look like the M3 right there? Yo, those are old rims too before the remodel, which is funny. They made them less spoke. The rim remodel. Shout out to the people who know Southwest Florida had a rim remodel back in the day. But in every caddy, because I saw drifting clips of Joji once I found them. They were no way. Yo, the CT5V. Yo, CT5V, if you know, you know, was one of the best drift cars. So good. It was so good. It was so good at drifting. Oh my goodness, the takeovers with that thing was insane. I really don't know. Are those off sale rims? I wouldn't say they're off sale. They're just non-existent anymore. Huh. Oh, nice 190. Okay, by the way, be honest, chat. What are your guys' thoughts on my 190E? I think this is hot, bro. It's different. It's cool. It's calm. By the way, let's move car meet spots. I'd say let's just pull up, like, I don't know. Honestly, if GM were kept, so I would have none. No way. I would have literally every single one. Y'all can go check out the video. I might just have to I'll upload that video on the like as a compilation video, probably maybe on the Joji Reacts, or potentially on more Joji. I don't know. I didn't think of buying a lot. I remember Ash back in the day. This is when Osafar was like still in its prime. Osafar. They had a special role play. You guys have probably seen the videos. There's a special role play, and everybody was using the GMs. Everybody bought all of the Chevys before. I was selling everything, but it's funny because it's all on video. I'm so happy I have that all on video, because it's such a like crazy time. By the way, for the next car meet spot, I want to find like chill fun spots, but like we've done every spot. Man, I can't wait till this revamp comes out. You know what I mean? I have a reason for all my sale car. Oh, for it, yeah. Let me know. I'm curious to know what. Like, because you got some cool off sales, like the Genesis. I own the Genesis. I know why you bought the Genesis. I remember you telling me, and I was honestly in the same boat. I'm not gonna lie. I had the Genesis for a little bit. I have a crazy. Wait, I have a little crazy of a request. I bet. Yeah, the Genesis was like, yeah, definitely like a stance build. I feel that. I used to use the Jenny Coupe a lot, and then I sold it because I was tired of it. You know what I mean? I got tired of it. And then, man, I feel like I never buy and sell cars. Yeah. No, I feel you, Ash. All your points are valid here. Julia was the best sounding car. Yeah, the Alfa Romeo sounded so good in this game. The Stelvio, the Giulia. Absolutely amazing. Can you add my alt with VC and disconnect my... Wait a second. Can you add my alt with VC and... Hold on. What do you mean by that, sir? What do you mean by disconnect? Like unfriend? Oh yeah, no, you right. What car am I... Almost bought the 8C? No way. I had no interest in the 8C. I never cared for it. Still don't really, honestly. I mean, it's a cool car, don't get me wrong, but they're nice, but hey, yo, whoa. Wait, when you say disconnect your second one, are you talking about this account? Oh yeah, that Giulia is sick, dude. That Giulia is so fire. Such a beautiful car. Absolutely love the way it looks. That's so peak. Straight up. 190E, gang. Those rims are fire. Fire. What are you talking about, man? That's heat. Has heat right there too. No, this is my main. Oh, okay. So you want? Oh, do you just want me to add like your alt account? Is what you're saying? Or am I tweaking? I could be tweaking. No, I do not want to hear that damn. Yo, Kia Stinger, no way. Fake exhaust too. Wait, who got this? How did I forget I own that? Yeah. Kia Stinger. I used to own, honestly, I never cared for it either. Dope car though, seriously. Wait, yo, move out the way, y'all. This is, I promise you, this is such a legendary photo right here. I promise you this is a legendary photo. Hold on. Kia Stinger and the Julia, that's pretty peak, yo. I'm not gonna lie. That's a pretty peak photo, if you ask me. Honestly, like, look at that. Look at that. Two cars we probably won't see in the revamp, like, for a long time. Let's be honest. Like, let's be truthfully honest. You know what I will say? I'm very excited for the revamp. It's gonna be super interesting to see what Southwest Florida's like with no off sales. Does anybody else agree with me on that? Like, that's gonna be really interesting to see what the game is like without off sales. Like, there's gonna be no more off sales. There's just gonna be limiteds. You know what I mean? Like,
I wonder what the new revamp models are gonna be like. They're gonna be the most 3D, the most
who
insane
knows?
models we've ever seen.
I love how the alphas have badges. Me too. I've been saying that. Badges on the alpha are so peak. Like, why did Southwest Florida not make badges for cars? And they did for some, and then they didn't put them on the back. Like, why is it only on the front, but not on the back, dog? I've never understood the game for that, respectfully. Like, why do some Mercedes have badges and then some don't? That's one thing I always wanted to know. But, like, I don't know. Like, same with the Beamers, dude. Some Beamers have badges. Like, the M2s, the M240. Got a badge. Also, why does the M2 and M240 have crisp badges, but the E36 has a... Yeah. Oh, we gotta point this out. Hold on. Spawn it in. Spawn in the M240. Spawn in the M2, M240. I'll spawn in the E36. Just because I actually want to use my E36 too. Absolutely love the way mine looks. This is like the... Like, what am I looking at right now? Do you guys see that? Do you guys, like, see the outline on this thing? Now, you see the outline on that, right? Look at the outline on this, though. Crispy. You know why? Because this is 3D. This isn't a decal. I think that's actually modeled, like, in Blender. What is going on with the back? This right here is literally just a decal, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's why. I'm like 90% sure that's why. This is actually like this is a part of the car. This is literally just a decal. I think that's why. Limiteds will be the most used in the revamp. Oh yeah. When the revamp comes out, I am using limiteds. But at the same time, I want to drive everything. You know, get a good mix of everything. That's gonna be exciting though, honestly, bro. It's gonna be fun trying out new stuff. It's gonna be like a new game. Literally like a new game. It's gonna be completely different. It's just gonna be interesting, honestly, bro. I'm excited to see what it's gonna be like exactly though. You know. But damn, W cars, honestly. Absolute W cars.